If you're house hunting right now and you have no idea what style house you should buy, let me share with you the reasons why you should consider buying a ranch style house. Welcome back to my new series of the types of houses you should buy. And like I said, I'm talking about ranch style houses in this video. Ranch style houses are becoming very popular again because there are so many benefits to owning one. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get into it right now. Before I get into the reasons, let's talk a little bit about the history of the ranch style house. How did this home come to be? Well, we can thank this guy, this architect named Cliff May. Cliff May lived in California. When he was coming up with the design of the ranch style house, he was deeply influenced by his California lifestyle and his heritage of Spanish ranchos. He combined those influences with modern principles to come up with the ranch style house. Now, he built the first ranch style house in 1932. Can you believe that? It goes all the way back to 1932. And Cliff May envisioned these homes to be very open and casual and connected to the outdoors. So as he designed it, it features sprawling layouts, low-pitched roofs, large windows, and the seamless indoor-outdoor transition. Now, during the post-World War II housing boom, you bet the ranch-style house became very popular because there was such a high demand for an affordable, functional, and aesthetically pleasing house. So clearly, the ranch-style house became a very attractive option for many young families. By the 1970s, unfortunately, the ranch style house kind of fell by the wayside for a number of years because people were more into looking into the ornate and traditional style homes. That became more important, and the ranch style, not so much anymore. But in the past few years, we've seen a resurgence in the popularity of the ranch style houses. As a matter of fact, a survey was done by Coldwell Real Estate, my company, back in 2024. They did this survey where they found that the ranch style house was the most popular style among consumers. And 21% of those age 55 and older, that's their dream home, a ranch style house. Well, it makes sense because they can age in place because you have the one floor living. Now let's get into those reasons. Okay. So let's talk about that one floor living. If you're a young family, this is an ideal home for those young families with young kids. Over the past few years, I've sold a number of ranch style houses to buyers because they like the idea of their family all being on one level, especially those with the younger kids. They like the bedrooms all being on the same floor. It's easier to get to the kids if the kids are needed in the middle of the night or what have you. Also, having the bedrooms on the same floor where you have the kitchen, the family room, dining room, it makes it easier for parents when dealing with their kids. If their kids are playing in the family room and the mom's cooking in the kitchen, it just makes it more accessible to the kids, to the parents, and vice versa. So that's why a lot of young families prefer this style of house. Another reason why these houses are so popular and why you should consider buying one is the ability to add on to the house. As long as you're on a big enough piece of property, you can add on to these houses. If you want bigger living space, a bigger kitchen, more bedrooms, it's a lot easier to add on to a ranch house. And it's a little bit more cost effective too. It won't cost you as much as if you're going to be adding more space on the second floor of a colonial. So here's a perfect example. The house I grew up in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch that my father built by himself. Yes, he did. Very impressed. Over time, he needed a 3-car garage. He was running out of space. He had his contracting business. He needed a 3-car garage. So what did he do? He took the existing garage, converted that into another living room, and added the 3-car garage onto that. So that worked out beautifully. And I got to say, the house came out gorgeous. It really did. So again, if you're looking to stay in your home for a long time, you have that ability to be able to add more space if you need it. This is what young families want. They want to be able to grow into the home, especially if it's their first home that they're buying. Now, you do have an option to add a second floor. I have seen that. People like to do that. If they can't afford a colonial, they'll buy a ranch and then add the second floor. That's totally fine too. But if you want to keep that one floor living going, you can absolutely add on to the home. Now, a lot of these homes do come with basements. And what's nice about the ranch style homes, the basements are usually the full footprint of the house. So the basements are huge. Now, that's another option that you have. You can convert the basement into more living space if you need it. And I have to say, that was one thing I used to get so annoyed at my father about, because I wanted him to convert the basement, make it more living space when we were growing up. And no, he refused. Why? Because he needed it for storage. So I lost that battle. So if you don't want to add on to the exterior, expand the top of the house, you have that option. If you buy a ranch and it's got an unfinished basement, you can always finish the basement and you can add more living space. And again, the basements are huge. So there's a lot of possibilities with finishing off the basement. Hey, if you're currently thinking about buying a home or even selling a home, I can get you connected to an agent in your market. So do me a favor, go down and click the link below, fill out the form, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll get you connected to an agent in your market. Now, another reason why you should consider this is the ease of maintenance. Single floor living, it's easier to maintain, easier to clean. And when it comes to your heating and cooling bills, it's probably going to be a little bit cheaper than if you're heating a colonial or a Tudor style, something with 2 floors. So that's another huge benefit to owning a ranch style house. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Cliff May's envision with connecting to the outdoor. Now, another reason why people like ranch style houses and why I think you should consider it is a lot of ranch style houses will have large windows. And the purpose of that is, like he said, he wanted to connect people to the outdoors. You want to be sitting in your home, sitting in your family room, and be able to look outside and see the trees, the flowers, all the things. That is a reason why a lot of people love that style of home, and the accessibility to go outside. I have seen several ranch style houses where you'll have a slider glass door in the primary bedroom. So you wake up in the morning and you want to step outside. It's a beautiful day. You got your door right there. You could just go right outside. So that's another reason why these houses are popular and why you should consider it, because it is really nice when you have all of these nice windows and you have all this natural light coming into the home. Another reason is the resale. Let's talk about it. Ranch style houses do hold their value. As a matter of fact, they will increase in value. You will make your money back and then some. As I just said before, there's been a resurgence the past few years that these homes have become very popular and there's a big demand for them. So if you own one or you're going to be buying one, rest assured you will be making money on that house. So it is a great investment. So let me know, are you interested in owning a ranch style house? Comment down below. I want to hear from you. Do you currently own a ranch style house? Do me a favor. What have you done to it? Have you made changes to it? Have you put an addition on? I want to hear. I love hearing from you guys. So drop a comment down below. Let me know. If you want to know what other types of houses you should consider buying, I highly recommend you watch this video right here. Thank you so much for watching me today to get your dose of real estate reality. My name is Jackie Baker, and I will see you next time.